It's amazing how she picked up on all these little details that my father passed unexpectedly. It's true, exactly. It was a shock. I was 22 years old.
Thank you so much. And it was just like literally everything that we see, and I kept telling him like our mom.
So when we say our loved ones go to the afterlife and they go to this beautiful place of love, unconditional love, look at pets, look at your animals. They are the most beautiful example of unconditional love in this physical world. So what I know is that your soul has come here to embrace the very hard things, because we come from this place. Your soul, I always say, listen, we think here is home, but here is not home. We're just visiting here in this classroom, and when we're done, your soul makes this lateral transition to another realm of consciousness, heaven, the afterlife, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. We're all making this beautiful transition to this place of love. People will ask me this question, which is very important. They will say to me, Debbie, do the bad people go there? I go, yeah, they do. They all go there. They just got they have to do a lot more healing for the choices and decisions that they made here in the physical world. What I understand is that we come from this place of unconditional love, and we incarnate into this physical world, and we take on ego and a range of emotions, which is not bad. That's the journey here. So we take on this range of emotions and ego that they don't have on the other side, because people will say, is my mom still mad, Dad, anybody? And they're not. They understand those emotions. They understand the experiences, the challenges that we had on a deeper, more evolved level. But the hard thing is, we all sign up for this package here in this physical world called grief, right? No one's immune from the grief and loss journey. We've all signed up for that, unfortunately. So your loved one on the other side sees on another level, deeper level, more evolved level, why we came together to have those challenging experiences is to help your soul in the end grow. And what I've learned in a nutshell is the thing that we fear the most here in this physical world, the challenges, the experiences that we fear, that hold us back, are truly the things that we came to embrace, to learn, to understand, to help grow your soul. So I always like that explanation, because I'm like, it's hard here. Like, what? I chose to get, we chose to, on a very unconscious level. We didn't like choose on a, listen, I'd like to consciously come here and give you the hardest package there is in this physical world. I'd like to sign up for that. Okay, said no one ever on a conscious level. But on an unconscious level, before you incarnate, you sign up for certain challenges. People will say to me, Debbie, I would never sign up for that. I go, I hear you. There are certain things that I say I wouldn't sign up for either. But here's what I know. Spirit will always say to me, listen, because the people will say, I signed up for that. I'll say yes. And I'll say, but when you're given a test, you wouldn't take the test knowing all the answers. So if you had all the answers here, why would you incarnate to the physical world? It wouldn't make any sense. So it's just their way of saying, here, welcome to the test. You don't have the answers. Good luck. But we have a lot of supports and people along the way. So, and I want to let you know that your loved ones, I do the same thing. I go, they're way up here in heaven. But this is what I know. They're all around you. And a lot of times my clients will say, frequently, Debbie, I don't feel them. They're not with me. And I go, they are. They are. Here's what happens with grief. We actually have something called grief brain, in which our brain is rewired, and it really affects us. And so when we are deep in that grief, it's hard for us to feel them, to know that they're around, to hear them, to acknowledge them, but I will tell you this, they are there. And when you are ready, because they will know when you are ready, when you are ready, they will make themselves known to you. They will. And if you think it's a sign, it's a sign. Don't question it. When you see their name 5 times that day, like, it's them. Don't question it. I had one of my close girlfriends just lost her mom unexpectedly. She's using me as a channel to get to her daughter. Oh my God, if I see her name one more time, I send her 5 texts a day, and she does not have a common name. She does not have a common name. So know that that's a sign. When you ask them for a sign and you get it, just don't say, oh, what a coincidence. It is a coincidence. It's supposed to be. They're trying to get your attention. The more you say thank you to the signs that they send you, the more they will bring you, and that's what I know. People will say, how long should I wait? If I want to go sit with a medium, be it me or anybody else, should I wait, and how long should I wait? And I say, listen, this is what I know. When your loved ones pass, they're usually ready. We're not. That's why mediums will say, it's good to wait, right? And I know immediately you want to connect with your people. I get it. I want to always connect with my people. Sometimes when we wait a little bit, even a month or 2 months, the messages we're more in a space emotionally to understand them and accept them. So that's why sometimes mediums will say it's good to wait, not because we're like, oh, we just think you should wait. Your person's like, they're always there. They're always right. I've done events where I've connected with a person that passed that day. Okay, that has happened. So that means the person in front of me was ready, the person in heaven was ready, and we just need a channel. All I do is I connect the non-physical to the physical, and I like to say, all I do is I turn up the volume to your loved ones in heaven. That's really what I do. He wants to thank anyone or the person that got a tattoo for him, in his name, in his memory, his honor. He just keeps saying, talk about the tattoo and they will know. He says, listen, I take responsibility for getting into trouble a lot, he said. There's a picture like in the summertime of the two of you. And it goes back, you're like kids. It's like the two of you in bathing suits in the summer. If you don't know what it is, I'm like, I call it spiritual homework. But I see two skinny kids. Like, take a look, because it's the summertime and you both have bathing suits on.
My mom died, in Ukraine, was war in Ukraine, and so they escaped with my sister and the family in Bulgaria, and she died in Bulgaria.
And who took the body back though?
No, they cremated her, and I have a guilt that I didn't go to see her in Bulgaria. She died unexpectedly not unexpectedly.
Yeah, no, but she didn't expect you to go. Know that she didn't expect you to go, but did somebody else pass and we had to take the body to another country or take it to another
my sister, I don't know, but my sister was there, and she showed me a picture. I just saw the picture, her ashes. I don't know if my sister maybe took her back to I don't know, she didn't tell me.
She probably, because this is what she showed me, something about like the body had to be taken. Yeah, and it's all good. It's just your mom saying, I support those choices and decisions. They're okay.
But they couldn't bury her. They couldn't cremate right away. She was there in the hospital for like 10, 12 days. So,
because of the war?
Because they needed proof that my sister has one last name and my mom different last name. They wanted proof, and so my sister had to go back to Ukraine, find the documents, prove, yes, I'm her real daughter. It was crazy. And so 12 days she was in the hospital. But the fact that I'm here across the ocean, so
yes, and she would not. Your mom loves you. She would not expect your mother's love. She would not expect you to go over there because she's like, one of my girls is here, my other is here, and you got it all covered.
There's no.
Yeah, no. We are. The thing is, it's so hard because we're left with these guilt and burdens.
Exactly.
And they go back home, because that's exactly what they say to me. Home. They go back home. And so the last thing that they want is for us to have any guilt or burdens, or they want us to just feel their love. Because your mom loved being our mom. And she loved her girls. That's what she said to me.
It's amazing how she just knew that my father died unexpectedly, but he died so many years ago, and my mom died this year. And she just knew that. And she said they reunited together.
Yes,
I was hoping that my mom would come through, but she spoke Russian. Maybe
nope,
for you would be harder.
It doesn't matter. It's like pets or animals.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She just died in March.
I recently deceased her. Don't say I just heard recently passed.
She just died in March this year.
And this was your best friend. This was your best friend. You and your mom were like this. Talked every single day. She said to me, taking her picture every single day.
Where is she from?
She is right here with you, and she's in your heart. Which one of those are hers? Because I looked right at them. Which one belonged to her?
The heart.
The heart. You know, I said, because she said, I didn't know which one. She belonged to me. So, yeah, she's in your heart. I always say that because that's where they are. Their energy, their soul, and their spirit are with you.
died 35 years ago. Are they together? Are they see each other?
Yes, your mom was reunited with your dad when she left this physical world.
Oh wow.
He passed very quickly and unexpectedly, your dad, right?
Unexpectedly,
Yep, and that's how he made me feel, very quick and unexpected. Yep, and then so your mom lived the rest of her life, like, with,
Hey guys, I just
by
want to let you
herself.
know we got,
By
I
herself.
don't know if any
You
of you signed up for
Yeah, by herself. So
any
she
of the
was
raffles,
reunited
but I
with
do
your
have
dad.
some amazing.
Go get a card over from your mom and dad.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And she knew that the body had to be arranged. And I said, yeah, my sister had to go back to Ukraine to get the documents to prove that they related, that they have different last names. And so she picked up on that. I feel this guilt that I didn't go for her funeral. She says, no, don't feel guilty, because she knows one daughter's here, another daughter's over there. But now she says, yeah, she just transcended into unconditional love. It's like going back home. And so she's good, and she said that my dad got her there. And the other thing she says, she was there after your father passed. She was always alone. She never remarried. That's true. She just knew that. It's amazing. She does these concerts and shows and performs around in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut. And to go a few people, like a group, would be like $75. One-on-one is $350 for an hour. Yeah.